So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
Well, if you did just miss... He's had a shot! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Camavinga. Olise looking for a runner, and he welcomes it in. And he's certainly onside here. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. And here's Olise. Gabriel simply he's gone for goal! Decent enough try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Played into space. Koundé. Rabiot. And he's on his way! The ball has bounced loose now. Marquinhos getting this one clear. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lucas Paqueta could try cutting. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Guimard. Good chance here! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Mbappe. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. And he has been fouled there. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Camavinga tries to pass it through. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Saliba.
Brazil really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's João Pedro. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Gabriel, a probing pass. Saliba cuts out the pass.
France clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Camavinga. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Played out towards the right wing. Carlos Augusto did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Koundé. Shifted upfield. Camavinga. Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. João Pedro. That's a nicely shaped ball. Linton! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Such sharp play, and he's been looking so good this half, and yet he doesn't convert. Brazil certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And it's Dembele. He is through here! Good pressure, determined, intense. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's João Pedro. Not the most accurate pass. Saliba. Camavinga. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Chouameni. Dembele.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Beyond the defence. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's Rabiot. It's Rabiot! Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.